Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
Now, Sarah, angry words are not becoming to a missionary.
You're right, Grandfather. I'm sorry.
Besides, you tear up Broadway every day.
Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Sarah,
How do you do?
my name is Abner. Arva Abner.
Sky Masterson.
What's wrong?
What seems to be the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I have wasted my life away in betting and evil gambling, and I suddenly realize what betting can lead to.
Agatha?
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come in here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Gladly. You see, I would have never become a gambler in the first place if I hadn't fallen in with evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets. Here, thank you. You know, it feels good just to talk to you people.
Well, you just continue to tell Sister Sarah your problems, and I'm sure everything will be all right.
The Bible says, seek and ye shall find.
Very good. I wish we could find more sinners like you. I mean, we've been out every day trying.
Why don't you try the nighttime?
How's that?
You see, as a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and noon. For sinners are sleeping from their sinning the night before, has to be well rested for more sinning later on.
Oh,
You might even try an all-night session against the devil.
a very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
You know, coffee is so good. I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Fine, old gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. I suppose if one of you goes someplace, the other goes along?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are two of our pamphlets I think you should read. They will give you a good deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you will not think I'm getting out of line, but I think it's wonderful to see a beautiful doll, I mean a nice-looking lady like you, sacrificing yourself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place, do you ever go anyplace else, travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Africa's a little far. There are plenty of wonderful places here in New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No.
Oh, they're wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Thank you. But I'm going to need a lot of personal help, you see. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, that's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace unto the wicked. Isaiah chapter 57, verse 21. Isaiah?
Isaiah.
There are two things that have been in every old town in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book about 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times?
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my line of work, strange information frequently comes in handy. I once won a triple bet on Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, mine's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner, and if you get me, it's 8 to 5 that others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. The mission is laying an egg, and I bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
Let me make you a proposition. When is this meeting of yours? Thursday? I bet I can fill this place with 12 genuine sinners. What's more, they will sit down and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. You don't think it's good? Ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 sinners. I'll pick you up at noon for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubano Havana.
El Cafe Cubano Havana.
Where do you want to eat?
Havana?
The plane gets us there in 5 hours and back the same night. And the food is great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself any justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that as beautiful as a sergeant may be, she's still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pick, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all, except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anyone.
Except me. Well, I'm relieved to know it's just me personally, not all guys in general, and that somewhere out in the world there might be a guy who might appeal to a sergeant. I wonder what that guy would be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I am not interested in what he will not be. I am only interested in what he will be.
Don't worry, I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of it, from the strong moral fiber to the least stone in his head, to the morning aroma of his blood.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale and gather had the breakfast eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I shall make it when the time is right.
Got it all figured out, haven't you?
I have
Including when he smokes? All figured out, huh?
all figured out. I'll know when my love comes along. I won't take a chance. For oh, he'll be just what I need. That's a fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know by a glance at the two pair of pants.
I know by the calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground. I know as I run to his arms that at last I've come home safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong. For I'll know when my love comes along.
No. We're talking about love. You can't dope it like that. What are you picking, a guy or a horse?
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. But I'll stop and I'll stare, and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know, and I won't ever ask, am I right, am I wise, am I smart? But I'll stop, and I'll stare at that face in the room. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. I'll drop it again if you want to take a crack at the other cheek.